This episode of Capes and Lunatic Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code SOUTHGATE to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
Hey, what about that comic capers? What about us?
What about us? Woof. Welcome to Comic Capers. I am Phil. Joining me as always is...
Hey y'all, it's Lilith Hellfire.
Alright, so we're back for part 7 of Batman No Man's Land.
Almost, sorta, kinda, halfway.
Almost. Through the Earth. Your final episode of 2018.
Already?
Hopefully your Christmas was good, and your New Year's will be even better.
2019 is gonna be interesting.
Oh, wait until you hear, I mean, it's going to be part 8 of this for the first week of 2019, but guess what's issues will make us both happy. It's the Nightwing Blackgate issues, and it's Batman Harley Quinn #1. So, that'll be next week and next year. But anyway, we're here today to talk part 7, Through the Earth, and some Azrael issues.
And Azrael!
As you do.
Oh my god, so I guess we'll get the low hanging fruit that is Azrael out of the way. Issues 56 and 57, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, September, October, 1999.
And this is the one where he goes out with the new Batgirl.
Yep, Sandra Kane.
And I just feel like I wanted Azrael and Leslie to bang, and I need this resolved. So I'm gonna write a fanfic.
You want Azrael to bang Batman's second mom? What are you talking about?
Perfect.
How dare you?
Just saying, they were giving me those vibes, bro, and I'm just like, you did not follow through on these vibes. So now that's what fanfic is for. Speculative fic, that's what it's here for.
Good at work, a little hellfire.
But I'm still waiting on those scripts for our
Wade's
fanfic theater over on Wade's World. So yeah. Don't leave me to my own devices.
Over here, we could reenact the Batman Catwoman wedding, because that'll probably be the closest thing you get to a wedding.
It's exactly how a wedding with me would end. Not freaking happening! Anyway, so, no, like, this was I don't know. Like, why is the night foretold? I'm like, what is this, a Teen Titans Go episode? What? Like, just my goodness. I don't know what's going on. It's like, why does Nicholas Scratch never get fully fleshed out? Like, I can't put my finger on it.
And that's my question. It's like, was this just like something bigger they had planned? They were just like, yeah, it's not going there.
It's like, never mind, let's make Lex Luthor president. It's fine.
Do we really want Batman fighting the devil? Nah, let's just say he's a crazy guy. Nah.
Yeah. But no, like, this story was just kind of like your basic,
He's basically, like, raising, like, an army in no man's land, and...
Yeah. And that weird, like, Old West dream, and I'm just like...
Oh, I know, because he was reading that Western novel. Yeah.
Exactly. I'm just like, is that how it works? Because I feel like that's not how it works. When I go to sleep watching porn, I don't dream about porn, so... I don't know I don't think that's how that works.
Sure. She dreams of it when she doesn't watch it. Anyway.
Yes, daydreams are different than actual dreams.
But yeah, this two-parter was really weird because it's like, yeah, Azrael and Batgirl are supposed to go out and, like, stop Nicholas Scratch, but then, Azrael tries to...
You wouldn't have an Azrael book if he actually managed to do that.
Azrael tries to go undercover, and it's just like, then he gets captured, and it's like, he's like, no, stay back. We're gonna see how this plays out.
I was just like, I feel like I've seen this before somewhere, but you're no match as Malone, sir.
And it's like he like to access his fighting skills, he needs his suit on, so he like
Nicholas Scratch is so stupid. He's like, oh, sir, killing me means nothing, but if you put me in the suit, oh, yes, you're right. I will put you in the suit to kill you. Even though it's probably bulletproof and stuff. Let me put you in the suit to kill you.
Villain's got a villain, bro. Villain's got a villain. This is no clear description to
this was the point where it hit me. Okay, Nicholas Scratch is not the devil. The devil would not be this stupid.
Unless it's Lucifer's iteration of the devil.
Oh,
shots fired! Go watch it on Netflix.
I need to get my unpopular opinion out of my mouth.
Hey, I love Lucifer, just not for Lucifer. I like everybody else. Kind of like how Arrow used to be in seasons 1 and 2.
Or just Azrael rubbing off on Nicholas Scratch.
Stupidity is contagious, they say, so.
Look in America.
Stupidity and obesity, America's epidemics. Part 1 of our Patreon series.
Oh Lord, political hour, Charlie Esser. We do need a Patreon.
Oh my God, we'd get hate mail, which is better than not getting mail at all. I guess
that's true.
All good press is all good. Yeah, no publicity is bad. Anyway, over to Scratched Out, which is the next issue of Azrael, number 57. It's just like, okay, he's got cult followers. It's just all feels so familiar.
And I mean, Batgirl could have freed him, and he's like, no, let's wait, let's
watch this play out. I was just like, oh, the machismo of it all. I can't.
And that's when he tricks Nicholas Scratch into putting the suit on, just like, come on.
Why is this here?
Again, I guess we're going to get rid of that dang, maybe Denny O'Neil really liked the Nicholas Scratch angle. They're like, okay, we'll do it now. Go ahead and do it in Azrael. We're not putting in the main No Man's Land stuff.
Okay, but literally, like, the last bit of the book where, he's back at Leslie's and he's like, I enjoyed the violence. And I was like, oh my God, I'm getting 50 Shades vibes. Let's end this here.
Well, no, I mean, she was talking to him about trying to stop the violence, and
he likes it.
Is that it's a never ongoing process? You can't just like turn off the violence. Be like, I'm a pacifist. You can't just stop. Okay, you Wonder Man. Anyway,
nice. But you keep that Marvel crap out of here.
But you skipped the best part of Azrael 56, Nightwing cameo. Well, Tim Drake and
I was gonna say you're not squealing over the Tim Drake. Okay. He's coming. He's coming next week. It'll be fine. That's a little foreshadowing.
That's my drop.
It's fine. He's coming. It's fine. This podcast is routine.
Get it.
I'm gonna. You gotta remind me to get the Maya Rudolph drop from Good Place for that one. Gotta switch it up. But no, it's like, okay, Azrael's, trying to stay relevant in this Bat family. That's fine.
Yeah, I like the art, but what was your overall grade?
Oh, a B-. Yeah, the art is what kept it from being like a C+, honestly. Yeah. But like the story, like I said, it just feels so. I mean, if Cassie hadn't been there, then it's just like, really, seriously. Azrael's trying to stay relevant in the Bat fam as the Bat fam converges on Gotham. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and as you're adding more Bat characters, like we've got Batgirl now and
Huntress and
like
and Tim.
I was gonna say Nightwing and Robin are in No Man's Land now, so.
Yeah. So let's get over to the main story, is what I gathered from that.
Fruit of the Earth 3-parter from Shadow of the Bat 88, Batman 568, and Detective 735, all from August 1999.
So, Shadow of the Bat 88. Poison Ivy is my favorite thing in this particular issue.
Yes.
I love the cover. It was very like 1950s Universal Monsters kind of thing going on. So I was just like, yeah, I like it. This whole issue was very interesting.
Yeah, it starts with that flashback to No Man's Land Day 23 with Clayface chasing some kids into the park, and
they kind of like team up and
go
with a kiss. And I was just like, no, hunty. This is the only person you don't want to do that with.
Oh yeah, he threatens her and the whole fresh fruit thing, and she kind of
Yeah.
They don't show what happens, but
yeah,
leave you hanging. Then they flash back.
Yeah, to the present day, and Oracle's telling Batman, she's like, there's kids in Robinson Park, and Batman's like, let me get on that. Maybe I can get a new Robin.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
It's not like having any illegitimate kids floating around out there.
You shut your mouth, Philip. It's Deathstroke's kid. Yes, that's the real plot twist. Batman
get my unpopular opinion out of my mouth.
Look, listen, Batman cooked Deathstroke. It's okay. Makes a far more interesting story. I'm just saying. Anyway, yeah.
And then, of course, we got to get the our weekly or monthly scene of Batman threatening Penguin.
I was gonna say Jim Gordon, being a total douchebag.
But no, it's like, where's the fruit coming from? And I heard Poison Ivy has kids.
I just want somebody to say that the Batman's so bad you don't even know.
My mother's dead. Oh, that's why she didn't move around so much.
Anyway, yeah, that was a ridiculous scene, by the way.
Yeah, and Penguin's legs still bandaged up from when was it Two-Face shot him?
Yeah. Like, well, there's continuity for you.
And we even get the helpful little drop from Penguin about which Clayface this is. OG Basil Carlo with all the powers.
Yeah. OPAF. My 4 letters for you, sir.
Well, they killed off Matt Hagen, so they're like,
I like that interpretation a lot better, probably because Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah, but that was kind of like an amalgam because, I mean, Basil Carlo was the actor, and but Matt Hagen had the powers, but then they gave Basil Carlo the powers, and it was
they tried it. It's okay.
And don't even get me started on Clayface 3. He couldn't even shape shift.
Right?
Just basically just a Burning Man with an ugly face.
Yeah, him and Croc can just go, like, die. But, like, they're trying to make Clayface a thing again, too, and Croc, so it's just like, stop. Just give me Penguin, Riddler, I'm over the Joker, I'm over Harley, let's just do deep dives of the Rogues Gallery, and it'll be fine.
Yeah.
That's my personal opinion. Anyway, so then it's like Batman and Robin go to the park. And then
I thought you were going to get to the Gordon part.
No one cares!
Well, we start to see the cracks in the GCPD where it might start splitting into 2 factions. Yes. Oh, actually,
Petite's leadership. Never trust a man named Petite. That's all I'm saying.
Oh.
Yeah, we can go off of that. I do not care about the Boo Boys at all in this situation. Unless Batman is slapping Jim, I don't care.
Hello.
Yes. Anyway, so yeah, Batman and Robin go to the park and they enter the secret lair.
I know. Robin's like, how did you know that was there? Because I built it.
It's mine, and I'm kicking this heifer out.
But yeah, I think, isn't this where he makes the drop? He's like, what do you think I was doing when Dick was Batman?
It's like during the time he was gone.
Which was like all 3 months, yeah. And he like built all these cake.
Well, it's Bruce. We just, he's the only human among gods, super gods. So we gotta give him a vote. It's fine.
This was like 3 months real time. So what in the comics? I was probably like 2 days or something.
God, it's comic books. You gotta love them.
I know.
But yeah, it was just like at the end they find Ivy and those kids in the play, and they're like, "Hey,
damn.
And I was just like,
somebody turned the table.
Yeah.
She's either trapped or her and Clayface have gotten a lot more closer.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. It's just like, maybe he just needs to drink more water? I don't know. Anyway.
The first page of the second part, I knew you'd come. I knew. Well.
My favorite, exchange, I guess, is between Billy Petite and Huntress. And I'm just like,
No, you two are made for each other.
Yeah, Gotham is at war, that whole thing, and I'm just like, no. Huntress, no. No! Ugh, gross. Anyway, yeah. That secret Batcave thing just gets me every time.
And just making a deal with Poison Ivy. It's like, get the kids out of here.
Yeah. She's like, nah, like, Batman, why do you care? Like, when he's talking to Poison Ivy, like, literally the only thing, I'm like, why do you care?
Well, I mean, we still aren't at the point yet where Batman's like, I won't kill you, but I don't have to save you. But also, it's like, I mean, I don't think anyone's growing fruit in this park unless it's Poison Ivy. So, I mean, he's basically doing this for Gotham, though, too.
For Gotham. Okay. I don't know, it's just weird, like, I like everybody but Batman in this story. I know he just comes off as, like, really weird, like, not the Batman that, you know, before this situation happened. Like, Batman had gone through a lot up to this point, like, in a very short span of time, and so I feel like, before No Man's Land happened, he still wasn't quite the Batman that the fans wanted and or needed. And so it still kind of just sticks out, his actions, his motivations, how he speaks, stuff with people.
Well, I think that's the other thing with No Man's Land, too, because every so often, I mean, Greg Rucka did a lot of the writing, but, you know, then you'd swap out artists or writers and stuff for each arc, and it's like, is your Batman kind of going to get a little, seems like a personality keeps shifting, so you have all these writers in there?
Yeah, it's almost like the modern Deadpool issue that we're having right now, yeah. But yeah, like I said, everybody else was really cool, but Batman's just kind of ho-hum for me on this one. But I absolutely still love the art, and I like the thematics of this whole arc in particular. Like, the covers are amazing. I like this one the best out of the three.
What, number 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too, yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, are those, like, painted?
I think so.
That's what it looks like.
It's kind of almost like the... Who am I thinking of? I'm having a brain fart. I'm having a Charlie Esser right now. My brain's not returning the right file.
Well, it says Orbic and Laurel, whoever that is, on all of them. The covers.
Well, I know the colorist was probably like is Wildstorm FX. So.
Okay. Because I know that Dan Jurgens did the interiors on these.
Yeah, which I love Dan. The interiors are great. Like I said, the story was pretty
Superman.
cool. Yeah. I like the girls in this story a lot more than the boys, honestly. Like, just in this, just No Man's Land in general.
Yeah.
Like, No Man's Land. Get it? Anyway.
Well, you know, all the guys are busy measuring the size of their weaponry, so.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it felt like.
Especially Petite. I got a bullet for every man. Well, how many times does this come up? People, this will come up just about every week. I got a bullet for every man, woman, and child in Gotham.
It was 1999, The Matrix. Oh, no, wait, that's the conclusion of The Matrix. Never mind.
No. That was the first Matrix. What was it? 99, I think.
I know, but the one where he says that, where basically they have a machine for every man, woman, and child is, the last Matrix that I can never get through. I didn't care about the fact that it was to be concluded, apparently. Anyway, yeah, I like the last scene where it's Ivy coming out of the water. After they blow up the cave, they give her sunlight and the flush out clay. Yeah. She's like, time to finish it! And I'm just like, this is so sexual. I'm very uncomfortable. Not really. In this last issue, a lot of setup for future arcs here. Yeah, the foreshadowing is great in this story. The whole storyline, actually, so. Like Gordon sending Montoya on a errand, and she doesn't come back. Someone else does, though. Late 90s. So you could say in this issue we saw Gordon twice? No one cares about Gordon. Stop trying to make Gordon a thing. He's no He's no Jonah Jameson. Let me just put it to you that way. So basically it's just his old Although the actor is playing both. It's fine.
Stay tuned for Before the Bat. Oh, when this hits the podcast, maybe in a week or so.
Gotham's back, baby! And we're getting the band back together.
Yeah, that's right, Ringo.
Hey.
You came in later.
I'm more like Eric Clapton, the unofficial Beatle. He's the one that's always sitting in with those two.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's next?
But you know what other plot line they set up in this? Who gets visited in Colombia and hired?
We don't care. Move on, Phil.
He will break the storyline.
He who will not be named. I hate him almost as much as I hate Joker.
Oh.
Thank you, Dark Knight Rises.
Unpopular opinion out of my mouth.
Thank you, Dark Knight Rises. You know what? The best Bane ever is from Young Justice Season 2. Fight me, nerds. Fight me.
But the last page sets up it'll be a couple episodes, but it also sets up Catwoman coming in.
Is that Halle Berry? I'm saying squint hard enough and you'll...
It looks like white Halle Berry almost.
Yeah. Well, she's half white, so, you know.
Maybe they knew it was coming.
That's that. And the plot thickens, my friend. Much like Clayface's Clay.
Oh!
Moving right along into Detective Comics 735.
That was Detective 735.
Oh, damn it. We're done already?
Yeah!
No!
That's what I said. It was the last issue was the one setting up all those plot lines to come.
No! We're not done already? Oh, yeah, you mentioned Montoya. Duh. So, yeah.
Yeah.
They all kind of run together. My fault.
Two-Face keeps her. He's like, I think we'll keep her.
We won't even unpack that. I don't have time to unpack that. We've got two other podcasts to record here, so but yeah. Now, like I said, next episode we're gonna be doing Legends of the Dark Knight 121, Batman Harley Quinn #1, featuring Harley's first in continuity appearance and escape. Ooh, also, if you sorry. If
Escape
you
to
want to continue this. I'm kidding. If you want to continue the specific storyline, you can read it in Catwoman #72, and then the No Man's Land stuff continues in JLA #32.
Nice.
Yeah. So anyway, shameless plugs or?
Yeah.
Do we have any Batman news? I feel like we haven't had Batman news in forever.
Well, are they cooling down on the Bat? Well, I mean, Detective Comics 1000 is coming.
We're on 993 or?
993 came out, as we record this week, so by the time, when's it coming out? March, I think? Yeah. Detective 1000? So by the time this hits the podcast, you only got maybe a 2 month wait.
It'll probably time out just after, Gotham finishes. That'll be pretty cool.
Yeah, we'll have to do a special, because we did do an Action 1000 special, so.
Yeah, but it was for Superman. I'm kidding, of course we're gonna do a special. This is Capes! This is the Capes Network. Of course we're going to do a special. It's kind of our thing, Philip.
That's right. It's all bag, baby. All right.
All right. So, yeah, shameless plugs. Official shameless plugs.
On that note.
Yes. So send us your thoughts. This is part 7. Still have 12 more parts of No Man's Land. Send us your emails, capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Follow Comic Capers on Facebook, on Twitter, @Comic Capers Pod. Follow CL Sidekicks on Instagram and the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-Capes. Lilith.
Alright, if you nerds want to fight me, if you insist on it, @Lilith Hellfire on Twitter, @Lilith Hellfire 86 on Insta, and then you want to talk Smallville or Superman, you can find me on Save Me Pod on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and or Instagram.
I'm too drunk for this.
Not quite. As soon as we're done recording for the day, I will be getting drunk. It is Saturday.
I love to sleep and drink.
Any comic creators can always email me, nightwingpvp@gmail.com, and on Twitter I am @nightwingpvp. Alright. And
Bronze Tiger did nothing wrong.
The Redemption of Bronze Tiger. Go check out the Capes and Lunatics episode 81. Scroll down. Oh yeah, this hits the podcast the end of December. Man, that crossover was great. Or, it was alright.
Can you believe Stephen Amell kissed another lady?
Oh, that's a big stretch. Oh. You believe he kissed Iris while his wife watched?
That's for ruining the wedding, damn it.
How's that punish Felicity? A mess.
Just the way we like it.
Ew.
Right. You don't appreciate it at first, but then you're like, oh, I get it. I get it. Thank you for that.